Eating some candy. I'm a sucker for these things. Sour, forget about anything sour, fruity. As long as it's like more sour than sugary. I made a video before this and it came out horrible because I lost my way like a minute through. It's just a quick one. I was thinking about like the awakening and the awakening I'm having, and I made some big steps today, and that's what made me divert going into the basically calling my employers out on their bullshit and the people I work with, saying I'm tired of your mediocre bullshit. I'm tired of you guys fucking up and blaming it on each other and nobody taking responsibility and everyone being just basically the definition of a circus when somebody's just running a business and they're just letting it just like run fleetingly, like just like whoever tends to happen to, like, instead of hiring like 4 real professionals, hire 6 clowns, pay them nothing and let them run around, juggle whatever retarded shit happens. Like, that's what it's like there. And sadly, I guess I was one of the clowns and I'm not gonna be it anymore. I'm like, they're trying to do this kick-ass premium level 5-star job, and I stayed there because there was a great chef and coming in and talented, taking it to the next level, and I want to take myself to the next level too. And I was making sacrifices for that, but now I like passed up a good job for it and everything, and he left. It's retarded, but it's really a total circus fuckfest. But what I was getting at is the Satanism part of stuff, guys, like, and I was like, wait a minute. Satanism is basically like just trying to destroy whatever you can. They just try to like tear apart. I've looked into it, just like studying a little bit, and like I was like, man, the military-industrial complex is Satan. Oh, now I feel stupid actually shooting this video because I feel like all the people, I have a lot of people that I respect that watch my channel that are creators also, and it's like, man, wow, am I stupid? Yeah, obviously Satan is the military-industrial complex. He's the big, strongest, smartest, flexing his muscles, slyest, slickest. We hand all our money right over to feel safe. Damn, that's a crazy enemy, and all the power is getting handed over to them right now. That's what it means in the scripture when it says all the power will be handed over. Oh, I get it, man. Wow. Real-time awakening. I guess I was really not shitting you when I said I was gonna document this stuff in real time. I got on here to just bring to you that fact that I started to relate the whole fact that the military-industrial complex is the embodiment of Satan. Wow, that's amazing. So we all play the part, and I look at the roles and we look at the scriptures and these people that are fulfilling the scripture and trying to play the roles and in our society. Wow. I could go look back on 8 years of study since like 2011 or whatever. And man, I get a lot more from going all over that stuff again. I mean, I got a long list in my cache, but guys, man, I'm really starting to see stuff, and I feel I'm not in bondage, so I don't need to feel like I need to suffocate myself with like any kind of social pacifier, or like with drinking or smoking or drugs or socializing. Or I just feed my wisdom and knowledge and study all day, and I work at what I like to do for a living. And I love to work at the Culinary Arts and do chef work. I love to make beautiful food, man. I'm so passionate about like a real beautifully cooked, even if I was a vegetarian, like a beautifully cooked piece of meat that's sear, whatever. Even a veggie dish, I'm passionate. I make a roasted beet on a whipped honey goat mousse with a roasted golden red beets with some homemade granola with gold raisins and whatever else seasonally, almonds and like cranberries and stuff, and then I crush a little bit of pistachio nut, and I cut them up and crush it, and over the top with a little bit of arugula tossed in a white grape vinaigrette, a little dash of olive oil and a little bit of some salt, tossed in a bowl, and then layered over the goat cheese mousse smear on a nice slate or something, board, whatever you want to do. That's my passion, is like it looks beautiful too, and I do these dots of like the white grape vinaigrette, and it looks like kind of like a bunch of grapes hanging on the tree with their arugula and I draw like the little dot. I love food. I love making people. I love life, and I think like McDonald's sucks. Like fucking God, I have to. I like once in a while. I work like after I'm done working 70 hours a week and I can't even eat anything. I go and get one once in a while, but it's a double cheeseburger. It ain't a fucking meal. That shit's nasty shit. Ugh, and I hate even eating that. Ugh. But I rarely do that, but I could definitely live without that. McDonald's. That would be the first thing that runs society that has to go. If I could vote, that would better society. If we could take all the money that goes from McDonald's and eliminate that and put it towards bettering society, and eliminate all the McDonald's shut down tomorrow, would be a better planet in a heartbeat, I'm sure. But that's like the joke of a life we live in, guys. So we have to all let that go and just move on. The rest of the world's gonna have to catch up. And that's what I'm saying with my channel and my videos, guys. Like, I'm going through it too. I have to just like leave these circus freaks where I'm at. I'm sorry, I love them and I try to talk to them and get to know them, and it's a sad place, this town, man. I'm telling you, North Adams, Massachusetts. There's a real drug problem and a real lack of commerce. It sucks out here, guys. If you look into it, just looking. I'm sure if you're on my channel, you probably have some time to do some research and have fun. Have fun with that one. It used to be a boom town with it was famous for all these steeples and thriving mill town. Mountains and mills and shit. Shithole, absolute shit side now. There's a college and that's all that's going on. They suck up all the commerce too. It's like the cafeteria and everything. The restaurants we work in over by the college just get the scraps. Only the premium, and we're so scrappy because those surviving off the scraps, as you can see, that nobody can even do a decent job. It's like, yeah, it's pretty sad that what I've been dealing with, but I've been thinking of going back to college, but I don't want to be that type of person, Like, I got a price on it the other day and looked into it, and it's $47,000 after, like, if I got, like, this kick-ass fucking degree in behavioral science or whatever, like, I wanted, picked a direction, And, that 47,000 on a loan per year, I would absolutely have invested into my own restaurant before I would fucking sit there and spend the next 4 or 5, 6 years going to school. I'm not a spring chicken, man. I'm not 25. I'm 10 years further than that. I ain't got time for that shit. But I'll get my knowledge in the public library or wherever I can scrounge it up, and I ain't paying nobody for it because that shit's free. But if I ever need a paper to get me further, that's the only reason I worry about it, is because I really, really, I just want to be able to do all I can do and not have just some stipulation in my way. It's bullshit. I can teach, and I can teach myself anything, so there's nothing standing in my way. I taught myself how to play drums. I taught myself how to play guitar. I had a tryout at Berklee College of Music when I was a kid. Like for summer camp and shit. Like, I've done things. I am worth something. I just went through a cool life. I experienced a lot. I didn't have a perfect family, so I had to go out there and just learn it all on my own. It was awesome, everything. I don't regret a bit. Um, I knowing that there's no death and there's just infinite life and constant birthings and just it never ends. It's beautiful. And it's nice to just don't just like spread the fearlessness sometimes. That's what it comes down to, and I see a lot of that spreading. There's a lot of fear porn, but you got to take a lot. You got to take a long, shitty look at that dirty demon and just fucking, because it's not scary anymore. Once you take a good look at it and deal with it, it's all gone. There's nothing to fear. And that's where the world's headed, I believe. Thank God. I'm there, and I pray the world is heading in that direction. I really believe it is. So I'm gonna leave you guys. I've done enough bull crapping for tonight. Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys.